All right, everybody. I have a very special guest for the Scoop Start channel. We have Justin Owens from Department of Doody, and he's actually going to be a new addition to the Scoop Start channel. He is a seven-figure pooper scooper down in Texas. He's been in the industry for over 7 years, and he brings a ton of value and experience that he is willing to share with all of you guys here for free on YouTube. So really excited to have you, Justin. Maybe tell us a little bit about your background, how you got started in the industry, and kind of how you got to where you are now.
Yeah, thanks, William. I'm excited to be here and be contributing to the YouTube channel. So we started about 7 years ago. Full February will be 7 years. Started with just a Craigslist ad and a little Honda Fit, carrying poop in the trunk of my car. Didn't know about the basket and buckets at the time. But yeah, I was in a window cleaning business and junk removal, and then kind of went full with the junk removal instead of the window cleaning. And about 6 months after starting that, trailer got stolen, and I ended up having to sell the truck. Bought the Honda Fit, and I was just, racking my brain every night, googling and researching, trying to figure out what kind of business to start. And went to church one Sunday, went up for prayer for finances and work and all that, and the pastor prayed over us, and then I kind of say it was him because he put his hand on my shoulder and he said what everybody says. He's like, you just got to figure out what people hate doing, and they'll pay you to do it. And I said, man, I've been doing that every day, trying to figure out what that could be.
Yeah.
And we were home that afternoon. And my wife, she's like, hey, we have friends coming over for the Dallas Cowboys football game that Sunday. And so she's like, we got to clean up the backyard. And so I'm like, oh, okay, fine. I go out there with my hand in a Walmart bag and just started, bending over, picking up in a bag. And it just hit me like a light bulb went off. I was like, I hate doing this. I would gladly pay somebody to do this, So I ran inside and told her, and she said the same thing. She's like, you don't even do our own yard. She's like, nobody's going to pay for that. And so I Googled it, found out there were some franchises out there. And so I told her, I was like, if they're selling franchises, that means there's business out there. People are paying for it. Mm-hmm. And so we started up with a Craigslist ad, and just blown up. Now we're over 1,000 clients, 8 full-time employees, doing over $1 million a year, picking up dog poop.
Yeah, pretty crazy. Great. Yeah, I couldn't believe it myself when it happened for us too. So,
we still laugh that it's the one that took off.
What's that?
I said we still laugh that it's the one that took off out of all of my ideas.
Yeah. No, same here. I mean, I got an electrical company, garage door company, and this is already bigger than those companies now. The margin's way higher. It's all recurring revenue, so a lot of advantages with this business. Yes. Well, I was saying it's cool having you on because there's not a lot of other 7-figure pooper scoopers out there, and there's a lot of people that kind of talk a big game, but they haven't actually done it. So it's really cool to have somebody that's actually gone through the process. They hit that $1 million a year mark. What kind of advice would you give people that are just getting into industry and maybe that's their goal to get to that $1 million a year mark, kind of where you're at, 7, 8 employees?
Yeah, the first thing and the main thing I tell everybody is just have patience and be consistent. That's mainly what I did, because it takes a while to grow it. People don't know about our industry a lot, and so you're not just trying to get your business name out there. You're trying to get the industry plus your business out there, and so it's like a double-edged sword. So it does take a little bit of time, depending on where you are and what you're willing to do and what you're able to do. Mm-hmm. But yeah, the main thing I tell everybody I talk to, I'm like, you need patience and you need consistency. As much as you don't want to go scoop that one client that you have, that Saturday, you just got to get up and go do it. That's all I did. I had one client for 3 months, and it was every single Saturday. If I had the flu, if I was feeling sick, for any reason, headaches, I went in and I did that yard and went back home. Mm-hmm. And so that's really what it was. Just those two things. I want to get them tattooed on me, get a shirt. Consistency and patience. That's all you need.
Yeah, definitely. So no, I think that's definitely a good learning lesson for people. I think a lot of people coming in the industry, they think it's such a simple business that they're going to be making $1 million overnight, which that is definitely not going to be the case. It's absolutely something that you could build up to, but it does take that consistency and patience, kind of like you're saying. Another thing that you touched on was kind of interesting too. I feel the same way. I think we're more so competing against letting people know that this industry even exists. I've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on marketing in like our little tiny city. And I still hear all the time, like, I didn't even know that business was a thing. Have you seen? You're probably in the poop scoop like capital of the whole world right now, because I think there's more pooper scooper companies in Texas than anywhere else. How has
Right.
like competition, you think, impacted your business, if at all?
I think I mean, I like competition because I think it helps. It's just getting the word out there for the industry.
Yeah.
People like to shop around. And
Mhm.
so, it could be bad because you could lose it. If they get 20 clients, you think that's 20 clients I could have had. But at the same time, it's getting the industry out there. There's still a
Mhm.
lot more mowing companies, that exist, and they're all doing fine. And there's just as many dogs and poop out there as there is yards with grass. And so
Yeah.
I try to keep that, in mind that, it's meeting new friends. We have people in the area that are competitors, but we've made friends with them,
Mhm.
their families and their kids, and their wives are friends with mine. So
Yeah.
it's been good. We learn from each other, and I just like helping people out too. So if I can save
Yeah.
anybody trouble on things that I messed up on in the beginning, and just kind of give them a heads up on that, it's been
Yeah.
good. But
Definitely a lot of
yeah,
things to avoid in this industry. We wasted a lot of money and a lot of time doing the wrong things.
yeah,
Um,
yep. Like you don't have to carry it in your trunk. There's other ways. I
exactly.
did that for far
Exactly.
too long.
Yeah. No, that's good. That's good. That still brings up kind of another topic too. So you are an active member in the Poop Scoop Millionaire community. You're gonna be making content on the channel. And then you're also going to be
Mhm.
rolling out a new kind of coaching program designed for kind of those entry level scoopers that are just getting into it for, like, I mean, a really affordable price. So I think it's a great value add that you're going to be offering to people. What does that kind of look like?
Yeah, I'm wanting to do some group coaching. Thinking maybe 5 or 6 people per group, $50 a month, just something that everybody can afford. And I can help out, of course, the mid level and higher up, companies too that need some help on automating their company. I've got 8 employees, 1,000 clients, and it's automated. I'm not working every single day. I don't talk to clients anymore. I don't scoop yards. So I'm good with that. But I love just helping new people that really they don't even know where to go to get a business license and EIN,
Mhm.
tax stuff, just getting the
Mhm.
website, where to post their first ads or free ads. Um, that's really just kind of my heart. It's just I want to teach people how to get from where I was with the Craigslist ad and the trunk of a Honda Fit with a magnet on the door
Mhm.
to now having multiple fully wrapped Mavericks and creating jobs for the marketplace.
Mhm.
I really feel like I can help people do that. So I feel like, especially with Poop Scoop Millionaire, what you've done with it is just a great spot where I can meet people and reach them and teach them. That's
Mhm.
that's kind of where my passion is right now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. And there's definitely a lot of pretty big mistakes that you could make, especially when you're first starting off, that can cost you a lot of money down the road, or like a ton of time if you're doing things the wrong way. So I think,
Hmm.
especially for $50 a month, that's kind of a no brainer. I think if you're just getting into the
Yeah, I could
industry.
definitely save them some
Um,
money, especially if they want to run some Google ads. I had a few $100 clicks in the beginning that taught me a lot.
yeah,
I know how
you
to
gotta watch
create
out.
an ad campaign.
Yeah. I have a feeling it's not going to be $50 for long, because you're going to get blown up. But we'll see how things
Yeah,
go.
we'll have to raise it. The better it
Um,
gets, the fuller it gets. We'll be raising it to provide more value.
Yeah, absolutely. No, that's awesome. What's kind of your goals for your company? You hit the seven-figure mark. What's next for you guys at the Department of Duty?
Oh man, sky's the limit, but I'd love to hit 2 million this year and get to that. I want to get to that 8 figure range, of course.
Yeah,
Eventually, do a million a month. A million a year is nice, but a million a month would be amazing.
yeah.
So
That's what we're
we'll,
gunning for. I'll race you. We'll
yeah,
have like a little tracker.
right. Got to get some locations. We want to get down to Austin and Houston, San Antonio. We just opened up our first location in Kansas City, and so we're learning. I got a beta tester, so he's kind of
Nice.
my guinea pig on learning how to do it, what we need to do and have in place, and teaching him all that. So I'm kind of learning a new thing too for helping out other people with expansion and how to do it, what not to do, and what to do. And
Mhm.
so that's been fun. I had a 5 hour conversation with another business guy that wanted to get into the industry, and we ended up talking for hours. And I just kind of threw it out there. I was like, I'd love for Department of Duty to be in every state, every city. And he was just like, "What are we waiting on? Let's do it." And so I just
Yeah.
said, "Okay, I'll figure it out." You want a Department of Duty where you live? Let's do it. And so learning that. That's what excites me, is just new things, learning new things, trying new things. It gets me excited. Doing
Mhm.
this, expanding, doing YouTube, coaching, all those things. It reignites my fire, and to see
Yeah.
people win. So
Yeah.
coaching would definitely be able to see a lot of people win.
Yeah. 100%. 100%. No, I think that's awesome. We've got a couple more minutes here. What would you say are maybe like 2 or 3 things that if you're just getting in the industry, you should focus on, in your opinion? Like, what are the 2 most important things?
The two most important things, I'd say the number one thing is learning, taking information, learning as much as you can. Search the groups, get on PSM, do the classrooms, do them fully, really take notes and learn it, and do what you say to do in those classes. I learned a lot. We were at 800,000 when I got into the PSM group on school, and taking your classes, the things that I learned, it kind of helps me with what I already knew. Plus, I learned new things from you and Levi on there, and that helped contribute us to the $1 million mark, especially following your Facebook class for the Facebook ads. So that's the number one thing I would say, is join the group and learn, research, talk to people. Kind of, it helps build your confidence in it too, knowing that others have done it. And so if one of
Mhm.
your friends is making fun of you, like, hey, you're picking up other people's poop and you're making $15 a week, just point them to us. Like, look at these guys. They started
Yeah.
7 years ago, or just a few years ago for you, and already doing over $1 million a year. So
Wow.
use us for your confidence. And the second thing I would say is post on the Facebook buy sell pages. Other than getting your bucket and your rake, but the first thing to do is learn, and then post in the buy sell groups.
Mhm.
You're providing value to the marketplace by having your new service that you're offering, and so
Mhm.
you need to get it out to as many people as you can, as quickly as you can, and you don't have a lot of money to do it. So join the buy sell pages. Avoid the ones that have no rules at all, because those are the ones that nobody's reading it.
Mhm.
I did that in the beginning. Everybody in that group is sharing their business. So you want to get into the ones that have rules. They probably say, you can post business posts once a week at
Mhm.
like 10 a.m. That's
Yep.
all you got. So set a reminder on your phone for 9:50 a.m. every Monday, and make a
Yep.
post. My very first post that got us 30 clients in that one post is what I always tell people to do. It was a picture of my bucket. And I basically said, even though it was my first post ever, I said, thank you to everybody that signed up for my post from last week. We still have a few spots available. And people love doing what other people are doing. So
Yeah.
just them thinking that other people were signing up for my service, they were like, well, what's this? What am I missing? How do I get on
Yeah.
your route? And it helped out a lot. So
Yeah.
yeah,
No,
learn,
that's
join,
awesome.
join PSM and watch these videos, and go post on Facebook. Don't be scared. It took me 6 months before I made my first post on Facebook, because I
Wow.
was embarrassed by what I was doing. But once I
Yeah.
did, it took off.
It took off. Yeah. That's how we got our first, probably 15 or 20 clients too, was just through those Facebook groups. But, just hearing you talk about and kind of the knowledge and the specific things that you should be saying in your ads, like, that could literally make the difference between succeeding and failing, especially if you're just coming into the industry. Maybe
Right.
you left your job and you got to start making money like a little bit quicker. Like, doing things the right way is going to make a big difference in your business.
Hmm.
Kind of last thing I want to talk about, I got you here, is ScoopCon. That's coming up in a couple months. You're going to be out here with
Yeah.
us in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho.
Right.
So
Yeah. I'm excited.
want to meet. Yeah. What do you think about that?
Oh man, I'm thrilled. I'm excited. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. There's a lot of people going, especially from the PSM, that I'm gonna be able to meet, that I've talked to a lot. I'm excited to meet them in person, and get the VIP, go on the boat cruise.
What's
See you in
that? Yeah,
Idaho.
yeah, the
Get
boat
the
cruise. That's
VIP.
going to be a good time.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
excited. And to see Jim speak, I met Jim a few years ago. He's an awesome guy, so I'm excited to hear him speak. He's the OG, 20 plus
Yep.
years.
The king of
Yeah,
poop.
we're so excited. My wife's going with me. We're going to do a little mini vacation, just me and her. And I'm bringing my operations manager. He's coming with me as well.
Nice.
So people will be able to talk to him. He answers all of our phone calls, does all the clients, technicians, hiring. So I can pick his ear, pick his brain, and
Yeah.
get information from him as well. But
Yeah,
yeah, I'm
definitely.
stoked. We've been traveling more now. The business has grown, so gone to
Yeah.
different
Well, and you don't have
states,
to
different
scoop anymore, so you
countries.
got more time, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Build your systems and automate your business, and travel. Have fun with your spouse.
Absolutely.
That's what
Absolutely.
we're
Yeah. Well, I
doing.
appreciate that. No, I'm definitely excited for ScoopCon. Got people flying in from all over the place, from New York and Florida and Texas. And we might even have some people flying in from the UK even,
Hmm.
which is pretty crazy to think that,
Yeah.
Poop Scoop Millionaires turned into like a worldwide thing going on all over the place, not just in the
Right.
States. So that's
Right.
pretty cool to be a part of. But yeah, it's going to be a great time. There's a ton of stuff to do. It's right on the lake. If you want to go to the spa, or if you want to go golfing, or if you want to go mountain biking, if you want to go to the theme park or zip lining or paragliding, there's just so much stuff to do. Really great place to
Yeah.
host an event. I'm excited to share it with all of you guys. So
I'm not
Justin,
brave
I
enough for the
appreciate it.
paragliding.
You're not up. Are you up for paragliding?
No, I'm too scared for that. But we will be doing the zip lining. My wife has already told me we're going early. Right now, we plan to fly in on Thursday, but we're probably going to change that. Probably fly in my office manager on Thursday, but I think we're going to maybe come in on Monday, just get an Airbnb
Nice.
for a couple of days. And just I'm excited to be in Idaho and check out your area, do some zip lining. I love the lake and the water, so we'll be doing that for sure.
Yeah, it's an awesome spot. Cool. Well, I appreciate your time today. I'll wrap it up here. And then just so you guys know, it might be too late by the time this video comes out, but I think the VIP tickets are like 95% like sold out. I think there's like less than 5 left available. So if you're wanting to get one of those and come on the private boat cruise with me and Justin, some of the other folks here at the team, you're going to want to be quick because they are almost gone. So appreciate you, Justin. And yeah, you're going to be making YouTube videos for the channel. So you'll start seeing a lot more Justin here on the Scoop Start channel and within the Poop Scoop Millionaire community. So appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.
Yep.